Welcome to the mid lane, ladies and gentlemen. My name is HC Monster, and in this series, I'm going to be discussing with you everything that there is to know about maining mid lane in League of Legends, from tips, tricks, and strategies to champion guides, counterplay, and more. I just first off like to point out that I'm not claiming to be the best. I'm not a professional. I'm just an average player like any of you, but over the past nearly year and a half, I have almost exclusively played mid lane champions, ranging from AD assassins to everybody's favorite AP casters. So I do have the experience to back up what I'm claiming, and I hope that from this series I can help at least one person out there become better at the game than they already are. Today I'm going to be going over how to get an almost guaranteed first blood every game. By almost guaranteed, I mean this will work in about 8 or 9 out of every 10 situations once you get good at this. Now, like all strategies, this will take practice. You can't expect to master this right away, but once you become fluent in this, not only will it give you an early lane advantage over your opponent, but it will also impress your team, and that's a bonus. That's a win-win all around. Now, sadly, this doesn't work with all champions. In fact, it only works consistently with one champion, and that is the Birdman himself, Swain. I call this strategy the level 2 kill because, in my opinion, Swain has the highest level 2 output out of almost all of the AP casters, and as the name suggests, you have to hit level 2 in order to do this. In the pregame lobby, you want to make sure that your spells are set to Ignite and whatever else you want. Personally, I pick Flash, that way I have some sort of escape late game, but it's up to you, as long as you have Ignite as one of your spells, because that is a really big part of this. Next, you want to make sure that you're running standard 29 or 21 in offense masteries, picking up all of the ability power ones on the left side. However, you can swap out the cooldown reduction for attack damage if you want, but it's up to you. Next, as far as the rune pages go, it's nothing out of the ordinary. You're running AP blues and AP quints, magic pen reds, and either mana regen or armor yellows. It's up to you, both of them work, but I use mana regens. When the game starts, you want to buy an Elixir of Brilliance. That is the blue potion that almost looks like a mana potion, but it gives you extra ability power and cooldown reduction. After that, you'll have a little bit of money left over, buy mana and health potions for that sustain. And then, after buying, you want to put your first point into Swain's E, which is Torment. Torment is his damage over time and damage amplifier, and that is a big portion of why we were able to do this with Swain. Now, as every good mid laner should do, after buying your potions and setting your first skill, you want to leash for your jungler, that way he is happy with you and provides you with many ganks late game. When you get back into lane from leashing, your goal is to farm. Farm and hit level 2 as fast as you can. Once you have hit level 2, you want to put a point into Swain's W, Nevermore. And then this is where the real fun begins. Wait for your opponent to be in a position where you can strike. Hit them with your E, your Ignite, and then auto attack them. Just before they can go out of range of your auto attacks, snare them with your W and continue to auto attack until their life bar goes from whatever it was left to 0. The reason this works is because Swain's E, Torment, amplifies the damage that you deal by 8% at level 1, which means your auto attacks, Ignite, and Nevermore are all dealing 8% bonus damage, which at level 2 is a ton of damage. Well, that concludes this episode of the mid lane. I hope that this helped out some of you newer Swain players, and possibly even helped out some of you older Swain veterans that didn't quite know that you could take advantage of this early game power. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for further episodes, and I'll see you guys next time, Summoners.